Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Nicole and I sell vintage and antique home decor full-time. I am a full-time reseller. I have a small shop on Etsy under the name Ivy Dog Vintage. I'll have it linked in the description below. And I also have a small booth at an antique mall. Today's video is going to be a thrift haul of everything I've picked up for my shop the last couple of weeks. This video is super overdue. I have so many cool finds to show you and I can't wait to get started. The first thing I want to show is this adorable needlepoint pillow. I actually had this in my antique booth for a couple months and it didn't sell, so I know that needlepoint is very popular on Etsy, so I figured I would take it out and list it on my shop. This pillow is so cute. It says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, I am my mother after all," and the needlepoint on it is really pretty. There's some stripes and pink roses, and then the back is like this red velvet material. Next up is this strawberry from 1970. It's signed and dated on the back. I think that this was probably a paint your own piece of pottery type of thing. I'm not completely sure, but this strawberry looks just too perfect and too perfectly done to be handmade, but maybe I'm wrong. It has this beautiful vibrant red glaze, the green leaves on the top, and I think this would be super cute in a kitchen as a spoon rest. Next up is this adorable floral porcelain cat. I actually just picked this up. My fiance and I went on a vacation to the Palm Coast, so we stayed there for our 6-year anniversary and we stopped in a couple of thrift stores. We actually went to this cat rescue thrift store, so all the proceeds support a nonprofit cat rescue organization, and they had a lot of cat stuff there. So I picked this up, and this is hand painted, it says on the bottom. Speaking of cat stuff, I also picked up these cat placemats recently. They're super cute. There's 2 of them. They're not needlepoint, but they have that needlepoint look to them, which I really love. There's a black cat and a tabby cat, and they're both looking a little bit grumpy, which I think is super cute. And then the back is just this green material. At first I thought that they were pillowcases, but they're definitely not. There's no place to put a pillow in these, although these would be super cute pillows. Next, I have a bunch of brass items to show you. I've actually been sourcing a lot of brass online, so I've been buying big lots. I've been bidding for them on eBay. I've also gotten a couple off of Mercari. Sourcing online is definitely not the cheapest way to find items, especially because the person who's listing that item is already going through the effort of putting it online, so they've done research and they know the value of the item already. So I'm mostly looking for things that are undervalued or buying things in big lots. I do love to get brass online because it's so hard to find it in the thrift store these days because everyone loves brass and everyone's looking for it. I have a bunch of brass horse unicorn style stuff. So I have this rocking horse candle holder, which is super cute. I feel like this would be adorable in a nursery or a kid's room. Next, I have this carousel horse. It turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought from the pictures, which was a great surprise, and the patina on it is beautiful. Next is this small brass unicorn that also came with this unicorn, which is more of a bust style. I love to keep the old patina on brass. I don't prefer to shine up brass. If it's super dingy and old, I'll shine it up. These 2 pieces are kind of on the verge. I do wish they were a little bit shinier, but I don't know. I know once I shine them up, they're going to be super bright gold, and then I'm going to have to wait for the patina to kind of come back. So I'll see how these do. If these don't sell quickly, that might signal to me that I should shine up the ones that are looking a little bit more dull. This is another item that I potentially will need to shine up. I have it listed. We'll see how it does. But this is a beautiful ornate brass vase, and this is from Italy. It's marked on the bottom. So all of those horses I got off of eBay. This guy I got at the thrift store, and then the next couple brass pieces I got at thrift stores. This piece I got from an antique dealer that has a very cute like hole in the wall shop in the middle of nowhere. I had never heard of it before, even though it's in my city and I've lived here all my life. I stumbled upon it. This piece, I don't actually think that it's brass. I originally thought it's brass, but now I'm not sure. It's a mermaid sitting on a rock. It feels like brass, it's heavy, it's definitely old. The guy who sold it to me said that he believes it's from the 1920s. It's from Denmark. It says Faroe, Denmark on it, so potentially it's from the Faroe Islands. I searched high and low for information on this piece and I could not find anything, which I hate when that happens because then I'm afraid that I'm gonna undervalue the item. I'm just going in blind. But I do think I will probably keep this piece. I have a soft spot for mermaid stuff and I don't find it very often. The conclusion I've come to is that this is some kind of metal with gold paint on it. Going to jail, come on. I put my dog in the bedroom, so hopefully there won't be any more growling. She's barking because she's upset at me for putting her in there. This is a close-up of the mermaid piece. It's truly stunning. So pretty. Then you can see on the bottom there's some kind of metal under there. The next couple items I got from a thrift store, and they are a handful of little brass animals. I was so excited when I saw these. They were originally marked for $10 a piece, but I asked the shop owner if they could do a little better on the price, and so they said they could do $7 a piece. So for all 5 of these, it was $35 opposed to $50, which was great. Some of them are super dark and dingy and really need shined up, but I have here a pelican, a unicorn, a snail, which I was so excited about. I have never seen a brass snail, a turtle, and a bunny rabbit. I have decided that I'm gonna start collecting brass animals because I love them so much. So I think I'll keep 2 of these and sell the rest. I'm probably gonna keep the snail and the pelican. I'm definitely gonna keep the pelican because I love pelicans. Probably keep the snail and the pelican and sell the rest. And then the last kind of brass item is this letter holder. The stone on the bottom is marble, I believe. It's very heavy and it has these brass holders, so this can be a letter holder, napkin holder, and I love this kind of art deco style with the arches. Next, I have a few little bits and bobs. I have this English pill box or trinket box. I seriously considered keeping this little guy. I mean, it's not worth that much and it's really tiny, but it's just so cute and I love the pattern and the colors. I did end up listing it, so it's on my Etsy shop. It is so cute. I think it would be really nice for holding rings, so like at the end of the day I could take off all my rings and put them in here, or holding studs, like stud earrings would be cute. The pattern on this is Victoriana by Falcon China and it was made in Staffordshire, England. Then I have this cutie little Delft trinket box. This is the first authentic Delft piece I have thrifted, so that was very exciting. I love the blue and white. I know it's very popular right now, so I've been picking up a lot of it. Delft blue, hand painted. It has a couple sitting on the top, and I think just like the last piece, this would be super cute for holding jewelry. Then I picked up these 2 little bird salt and pepper shakers from an antique mall. They're so delicate and pretty. I love the pattern on them. Here is a close-up of the pattern. They are so cute. Look at that little face. And they both have the stoppers on the bottom, which is huge. Next, I picked up this small piece of art with a wooden easel, and I am selling it with the easel because I think that they just belong together. And this is a little piece of original art on board. It looks like acrylic, and it's a Caribbean scene, potentially from Haiti. Not exactly sure. It's super cute. I love the vibrant colors. That's a big thing for me when I'm thrifting, is I'm always looking for vibrant colors, and small artwork like this is my favorite. Next up, I have some decorative plates. I have been putting a lot of plates in my Etsy shop. I think decorative plates are really cute displayed on the wall. They're very affordable, easy type of wall decor. I haven't sold any of the decorative plates that I've listed yet, so I don't know if it's just a me thing with liking the plates or if other people do as well. I love interior decor and home decor, obviously, and I feel like lately when I've been looking on Pinterest, I've seen a lot of plates in people's kitchens and used as decorations around people's houses, so that's kind of why I've been picking them up. And I was drawn to this and a couple other owl plates. Owls, I feel like are making a comeback right now too. They have that mid-century modern feel, and again, I just love the vibrant colors on this. I also picked up this one, which they're produced by the same maker, Raymond Watson. They're porcelain from France. This is a great horned owl, and then this is a spectacled owl. This is a different maker. This is Franklin porcelain, but I found them all together, so someone must have donated their owl plate collection. There were actually a few others that I left behind. And this is a barn owl. This one also has the plate holder, so I'm selling it with the plate holder included, which is nice. It makes it easy to hang up right away. While we're on the topic of porcelain, I have a few more porcelain items to show you. Picked up this vase from Austria. This is an antique. It's over 100 years old and it's in pretty good condition. It has one little burn spot right here and some crazing, but other than that, there are no chips and no major flaws. I think this is really beautiful. I love the colors and the double handle. Also, anything botanical and floral is just right up my alley. And then these are not Delft, but they're definitely Delft style ladies. They are little candle holders. They potentially were made in Holland or somewhere like that. These would be cute for really teeny tiny little candles. I am selling these as a pair. Next, I picked up this adorable handmade studio pottery lidded jar. The lid is so perfect. I used to do ceramics myself and have some bowls and vases that I made. This would be out of my skill level. Making a lid like this that fits so nicely is super difficult. And also the handle is just really nice. The proportions are beautiful. The glaze is beautiful. I just love this piece and I think it would be really nice in a kitchen. And it is signed on the bottom by the original artist. This I picked up yesterday on my fiance and I's way home from the Palm Coast. We stopped in at an antique mall and I picked up this cutie little hand carved wall shelf. I did pay up for this one. I paid $18 for it, but I do think that it will sell rather quickly, as most of my wall decor items do. The final item I will show you today is this cute wooden stool. I was super excited when I found this. I picked it up for just $10, which is an amazing price for an antique stool. Wooden antique stools of this size go for a lot on Etsy. They usually go for over $100, which is great. This one I priced a little bit lower because I don't know if you can see, but this leg is a bit wonky. I think that it broke off and then someone glued it back in at the wrong angle, but it doesn't wobble. It's still cute, and I didn't even notice when I was first walking up to it that this leg is a little funky. I still think it's adorable and perfect. Well, that concludes today's thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed. All the items I showed you today are currently listed on my Etsy shop, except for the small brass animals and the salt and pepper shakers because I need to clean them. But everything else is listed on my Etsy shop, which I will have linked in the description below. If anybody watching has a small business or an Etsy shop, or if you're a vintage reseller, please comment below and leave the information to your shop. I would love to check it out, and let me know what your favorite items are from today's haul. I think if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably, I guess it's obvious, I would probably pick the mermaid that I'm likely going to keep. Really all the brass stuff I love, especially the minis I think are super cute. If you're interested in more thrift haul content or reseller vlogs, I post on here weekly, so feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.